Hello and welcome to this new video. It has been a while since my last recording because it's a very busy period in my life. I will give you some updates in the near future. But yesterday we had Brazil round, I think it was a 7 of the year, with a super case by Laennder, which I think strongly deserves a video. And it's based on the symbols of this Runic Prism. I don't know the exact pronunciation, which is basically those ancient symbols used like in magic, and each symbol is giving a certain level of power to be used, according also with the colors. And I mean the creativity of this idea is really over the top, I would say. And yeah, that's it. Also because the design it's very simple in some way, so it doesn't need particular explanations, even if the text provided with the case is quite long. But honestly, I didn't read it fully, except for a few details I needed going down the line in the case. Actually didn't do very well, even if I thought I had a strong performance. I will show you why it was the case in a few minutes. So basically you have the symbols giving a certain power, and also the colors, and all the requests are based on this setup. So we start very small. It's actually 5 bonus questions, 7 levels cases. It also comes with this handy checkbox, which allows you to quickly hide all the answer checks and also the whole score of the case. Let's go into the solve. So level 1 asks you to identify the color that represents the highest energy level among the options provided. So you have those colors. You need to output which one is the highest in terms of energy given. I actually built a number of name ranges. At end of the story, I ended up working with the color codes. So I have a macro to convert the colors into the corresponding codes. I also wanted those. Actually, there is a tricky thing here, that some of the colors have a space after the text, so this results in errors in level 1 and I think also level 5, which uses the color names as answers. So I will just get rid right away of this with a simple trim function, and that's it. Let's give a couple of name ranges. So I want to call these color codes. I want to call these color names. Let's call these rune data. And then you have this double notation, because you can see you have a standard grid here, but you also have the opposite way around here. So you might enter the rune prism with a double approach. But for the sake of level 1, let's solve it here. So first of all, I want to convert this into colors. Let's go here. Okay, let's X match those into color codes. Let's also XLOOKUP those into color codes, returning color names. And you want to find actually the highest of the two. So if this is greater than this, otherwise is this. No, it's the other way around, because okay, so the whatever comes first is brings the higher energy, so it's the other way around, like this. Sorry, like this. Okay. Not sure you're okay now because my screen is very large, so apologies, but you didn't see what I was doing. So X match of this into the color codes, then the X lookup, then the if function. Okay, and then I'm just going to bring those. Okay. Level 2, for level 2 you must identify which of the given symbols in the most powerful according is the most powerful according to the power scale. Let's just be sure you can see everything here. Yes, you can. So so on this rune power scale, let's X match all these into rune power scale. Okay, this time the most powerful is the one with the highest match, so X lookup the maximum, not sure you can see properly. Okay, X lookup the maximum of those into those, returning the symbols, and that should be correct. Let's copy down everything, and this is level 2 done. Level 3, you must identify the symbol on the of the rune at the specified coordinates. So example 3, the coordinates B03. Consulting the rune in Prism, the symbol of that rune is lambda. Okay, so here you need to model, I think, the single entry, and that's it. So let's do a left of this and the right of this of 2. So this is rune data. Let's call this y-axis left, x-axis top, x-axis bottom, and y-axis right. Okay, so when I index rune data with X match, I think it's this y-axis left, and X match this x-axis top. Okay, I think this was okay number. It's easily done. Level 4 gives you I think a mix of, must identify the symbol of the and the color, okay, of the specified coordinate. So let's prepare also the colors. I wanna convert this into colors. So colors, rune color data. I'm going to leverage the this example 4, my solver worksheet. So coordinate is this one. I wanna split it. Okay, so this gives an error because y25 is the other way around. So like this. So actually y is, sorry, 25 is on the x-axis. So I wanna axis right and X match this into X axis bottom. Seems right, but I don't get how. So this is the rune, and I also want the color. So let's lock this. But I want rune color data. Okay, so if error this, I want this. So rune attempt 1, attempt 2, and this is the rune. So this is color, and this is the color. Okay, and color name is an X lookup of this. Actually, don't need the herplugs into color codes, returning color names. Yes, but I want the short of it, so it's a VI. Or probably it's just the upper of the first two. Left 2. Okay, and the symbol is square bracket space and the rune and space close square bracket space and this. Hopefully, yes, it matches. Let's scale it. Okay. Level 5, you must identify the color of the most powerful rune at the specified coordinate. Remember that the rune power depends on both its symbol and its color. Okay. Simplify the coordinate is A14, which represents a row. Among the 13 runes, the one with a symbol is the most powerful, and it is the second highest symbol on the power scale. All the other symbols have lower power according to the power scale. Okay. So let's create a new worksheet. So this time A14 means that I could just use 1, U08. Okay. So I wanna so all columns, so transpose this, attempt to should be like this. Okay, so same here, same here, same here, but I want rune color data, room color data. Wanna use and room powers, X match the rooms into room power scale, max room, max color, X lookup this into, oh god, this, returning this. Okay, it matches the example. Let's scale it. Okay, what is going on here? Probably it's the middle one. Yes. Okay. Feral 0. Okay. Hopefully this is correct. We're 16 minutes in. Level 6, you must determine the two possible notations for the given rune. The notations must be separated by a comma, and listed in alphabetical order. Okay. So first of all, I'm also going to need the colors, not just the symbols. So let's convert into colors. Okay. Let's go. So rune and color code. Okay, so my idea for this was to take advantage of a to-call. So first of all, I wanna build the combination. So it's going to be this lock the column and this lock the row. I'm assuming you don't see it fully. So like this. And also I want to say this is text. 00 notation. So this is the first one. And the second one will be this, lock the row, and this, lock the column, and again text 00 notation. Okay, and now build my to-call of the rune data, to-call of the colors, to-call of this, and to-call of this. And I wanna bring it all here. So it should be a simple filter now, because I want to filter the two possible notations with the rune being equal to this times the color scale being equal to that. And yeah, so text join comma space those two, and it should be it. So that's how I did yesterday during the live solve. Level 7, I did it partially, but actually I had an error because basically here, I don't know if this is possible, I forgot to switch the position of the X mesh into the index for the secondary axis notation, so I was not getting errors, but I was matching against the wrong columns and rows, but I'm still a bit confused how I could possibly have matched the example here, but no worries. You must calculate the average power value of all the runes found at the specified coordinates. A rune's power value ranges from 1 to 168, when 1 is the least powerful rune and 168 is the most powerful. The red double tick rune is the least powerful, so its value is 1. The orange double tick. Okay, so symbol first and then the color. Each rune is unique and should be counted only once. The answer must be rounded up to the next whole number. Okay, and then you get a list of coordinates to be assessed. Okay, so first of all, let's go into new worksheet. So coordinates, it's a text split of this comma space. Okay, so my first natural approach was to do this. Oh, sorry, this. And so you basically have your rune and the color. What you need is also a transpose of rune power scale and color codes. And the color names. And actually you get that those are in order from low to high. The colors are actually in the wrong order because red is the least powerful. Yes. So what I want to do is actually to reverse this array. And so I also need to reverse this. And the idea is to build all the combinations, have a lambda to do this, of those couple of runes and color. So you can see that if I do color code into color names, I get double tick red, double tick orange, double tick yellow, which is exactly this scale. And so this time is very simple because I can say sequence of rows of this, and I get my orders here in a very neat way. And so I just need to filter my order, and I want to say this lock equals to the rune times this lock equals to the color. Oops. So this is the powers, and I want the average, and I want the round up of this 0 decimal places. And I was matching the example. I was very happy. I did this, and had a bunch of NAs because I realized that, for example, 113 has K10, which actually is Interesting. K10 is, it's a thing. Okay, you can see that R05 is actually full column. So this might be a problem according to this setup, because I also need to use this possible setup actually. And how can I do this? That's very interesting. This is quite tricky, to be honest, because I don't wanna throw myself into a let complex thing, but I'm afraid that will be the only option here. Otherwise, I could take advantage of the fact that we're talking about 5 runes at most, so I could also hard code. Yeah, it's not something I will be proud of, but let's do this way. So first of all, I will need to reposition this. Text split this over comma space, and I want to say index of this. Okay. I need a lot of space. This goes into error, okay, which is the R05. So if error this, I will say same thing, but I want all the column. Okay. Otherwise, okay. I just copy this thing. Okay. So and let's put an if error in front. Okay. Wow, 29 minutes in. Okay. Three, 5. I need to lock. I copied the wrong thing. Come on. That was not correct. because I need to say if error this, then I will go with the full column. Same here. Like this. Okay. And same for the colors. Okay, so here let's go with the arrays, and here as well. Okay, and now I should be ready to do this big average, hopefully, and then the roundup of this 0 decimal. Let's try. Okay. Now bonus questions. What is the color name of the rune at coordinate E10? E10 color name violet. Regarding questions 11 through 30, how many different ancestral symbols were given? Example 2 should be disregarded. How many different symbols? Not sure you are seeing arrows unique to call. 24. Consider power value applied in level 7. What is the total sum of power for all the runes in the Runic Prism? I think it's just the sum of this. This was super easy. I mean, even without modeling that, it's just the sum of sequence of 168. Find the coordinates of the 7 colors of the runes that bear the lowest power symbol. List them in ascending order of energy and use only the notations in which the columns comes first. Find the coordinates of the 7 colors of the runes that bear the lowest power symbol. I need to read it again. Find the coordinates of the 7 colors of the runes. Why colors? That bear the lowest power symbol. Level 6. List them in ascending order of energy and use only the notations in which the column comes first. The answer must follow the same format as the 7 colors. But why the colors? I'm a bit confused. I should go for the red ones. Find the coordinates of the 7 colors of the runes that bear the lowest power symbol. Ah, no, I got it. I got it. So you wanna find this one for the 7 colors, okay? No, I get it. So it's like saying I want this, and I want transpose of color codes. Yes. I want use only notations in which the column comes first. So I'm assuming the first one. So text join. Confidence is really low, but whatever. Consider power value rule applied in level 7. Return the power value of the rune at the intersection of the row and column with the highest total power. That's not super easy, probably. Intersection of the row and column with the highest total power. Okay, so I'll intersect those. Highest total power. Let's copy this. Let's call it 8. Okay. Let's do so rows can say A14. And N01. Yeah, but okay. Okay, so this means I had errors in level 7 probably. Yeah. Yes, I had errors there. Christ. attempt 1. Yeah, this is clearly out of time, but let's update it for the sake of doesn't sound quite right to me, but okay. So I need a to call of this. I'm a bit lost here. So I wanna build all the combinations of rows and columns. So this and this. Need to make it a bit smaller so you can see it fully. And what if I do transpose? This and this. Okay. Text 0, 0. Okay. So text join. No, I need the combinations. So this and this. Not sure this is the smartest way to do that. Not sure, but okay. And what's the ask, by the way? The highest total power. Okay. So I need the sum of the total power the change of this. So the maximum is this, which is found here. So B15 and S06. At the intersection, you have this thing here. Power value of the rune at the intersection of the row and column with the highest total power. Ooh. And okay. This means I have bit 06. I will just show it here. 157. I don't really know. I'm curious to see the result. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Yeah, I would have scored the same points as the live performance, but I had that problem into the X match. Luckily, bonus 7 is correct. Error in level 5? Really? 72? That's very interesting. So F19. What's the ask, by the way? The color of the most powerful rune at the specified coordinate. Probably we have a tie. Yes. We have ties here, so you need also the color. Understood. Okay. So color, scale. Let's look up those into color. Let's match those into color code. So I can do a sort by this ascending. No, sorry, descending, and this ascending. Okay. And then we have a few issues here. So 116 is wrong. That's curious. 91. And it should be 86. 86. This might take a very long time to debug, and I have other few errors here and there. So 125 is also wrong. '73 instead of 89. So those are significantly wrong. I mean, Y21. It's one of the least powerful. I don't know. We'll need to take some time to debug this, but the case design is great. I had a lot of fun, and yeah, also bonus 4 is wrong, so it's completely wrong. H11. Which is that rune actually? No, so I misunderstood the request, probably Z17. Okay. R18. Oh, don't tell me. I just needed to take. And that was in ascending order of energy. Jesus Christ. So reverse. That's the answer, probably. Yeah, I was not paying enough attention, and yeah, level 7 it's quite weird, so I will need to spend some more time into the debug. But yeah, that's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed. As said, it's a very busy period for me, so not sure how often I can upload new videos in the next weeks, but will be back as soon as I can with a more intense schedule of videos. I also increased a bit the volume of the microphone, so let me know if this is any better, and hope you enjoyed the video again. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.